Hi, in this video we learn how to create Java applications or Java program in Eclipse. So for going ahead we need first a Java install in your system, and you have to download it from www.oracle.com site, and you have to download that only JDK on executable file. It's depend on that, like your OS. So I'm using Windows 2007 and I have installed that JDK 105. And so before going ahead, I just want to verify that I have just installed in that computer C drive Java 1.7 JDK 1.7.0_25, and the bin directory and JRE both is there. That means Java compiler and like a runtime both is already there in my system. Now I just want to verify that Java is installed correctly or not, so I'll open the command prompt, and for that I have to just type that Java. I'm getting that Java related informations and their respective help informations of uses of Java. So that means my path and everything is correctly installed and set. Now compile Java is there. I want to see that that is executable. Now I want to check that a compiler is there or not. So for this I have to just check that Java C. Wow, Java C is also there. I'm getting that. So we have a compiler, we have a executable file of Java. Now Java is verified. Second step, we have to do that downloading the Eclipse and Eclipse configurations. So you can download the Eclipse from Eclipse website, like https://eclipse.org/downloads. From here, as you are just using for development purpose, so just download that Eclipse ID for Java developers. It's depend on the Windows OS, so just choose that Windows 32-bit or 64-bit. It's all depends on their like OS. I have downloaded 32-bit of Eclipse, and it's already there in my C drive, where I have just put that C Eclipse, and with March versions of Eclipse I have downloaded with Windows 32. There is a Eclipse is there. Now I close that earlier open Eclipse. I'm going to do that from a sketch. So what I have to do, I have to just double click over here. I'll allow to run it. Eclipse will ask that like by default workspace. If you want, just change that this ones, otherwise it will by default in your user directory. I have changed that workspace in C clone. I don't want to use that other directory. After that you have to click OK. Eclipse windows will be open with a Mars 1.1. I'll close that my earlier applications. Now Eclipse is open. By default this ID will be open. We have a menu like a file, from where you can do that new, open that existing file. If already there, you can close all, save as, save all, and revert. And there are other options is also there, which is self-explanatory. After that, in edit we have all cut, copy, paste, and undo, redo, delete, and all select, something like that. In source we can do that XYZ, whatever the options is there. You can see that in one by one later. First just go ahead with creating that new Java project. So what we have to do, just click on file, new, select the file, then new, just go all the way in Java project. Other way we have just click the other, and again the Java project will become. So just go and select that new, first step, new, and Java project. A windows will be appear like that. So what we have to mention a name of our project. So I'll enter that Java hyphen in Eclipse and I'm preparing in my website. I'm going to post, so I'll mention that my website name. And locations by default it will take, there is nothing is required. I just stated earlier I have installed Java 1.7, so by default it's coming. I'm not going to do anything, and it will be something like that. I'm not going to do anything. I'll just put, oh, it's prompting the interlocations for the project. And why it's not coming? Because same project I have created. Oh, if you'll see that in my package export, so I'll make something like that. No, it's not allowing. I'll put that -1 or hyphen first, or I'll put the Java project in Eclipse, or create a separate folder. Okay, so use default locations. It's asking for where you want to create, like workspace. It didn't take earlier, and it will be create now Java project in Eclipse. It's now highlighted next, finish, and something like that. I'll do that next. I'll not do anything. By default src folder will be created, and if you want, then you can allow that as source folder, and you allow that like by default bin folder is a compile folder. It will be there, so I'm not going to do that any changes. By default project we can add that. If you want to add that additional library, you can do that. If you want to see that which library is there already in this project, we can go source. I'm not doing anything. I did that next. Now I'm going to do that finish. So project will be appear like that. Which ones I have that name of a project is nothing but a Java hyphen project hyphen in hyphen Eclipse src, and the JRE will be there. So JRE is nothing but by default whatever's library file will be there for supporting the executions of a Java and compilations. After that I'll let it be as it is. I'll not do that anything in JRE. I'll go to the test source folder, src folder. I'll create, right click, then I'll go in new. Now I'm going to create one simple class which ones have the main method and printing that first Java program. Right click on that src folder, click on that new. You'll be see that class. So now in class windows we have to enter something like name of a package. So what is the purpose of a package? Source folder is coming like name of the project and then /src. After that name of a package is coming, like I'll put that com dot okay. Now package name I have entered com the tutorial by example. Name I'll enter that my I'll enter that first Java application. This is the first Java applications. Generally the class is a collections of a object. For example, we can create that a animal class where we have a multiple object for that. Like we can say that animal class have a dog, cat, different subcategory as well. So we can create that like as a noun. And like a first Java application, I'll just put that there is a different type of modifier is there. I'll not do anything. I'll just let it be public. And by default superclass is an object class for all class. So I'm not going to explain in much over here. I'll let it be, and I'll just click over here. I want to create by default public statics void minus string argument. Let it be by default everything, and click on the finish. Wow, so now we got that package. By default some code will be generated with help of that ID, Eclipse ID. So now we are able to see that package, name of the package. After the terminator, semicolon is required for terminator. That means it will terminate, it will check that next line. After that we got that a public class, name of the class, parenthesis. This is nothing but a constructor. This is that our main method which will be execute when we will run this Java application. So we are getting the by default, this is the auto generated constructor stuff, auto generated method stuff. So we have to do something. Just click over here, yes out, then you have to type just sys out and then control and space, but then system.out.println will become. This is nothing but the way of printing anything in console. So if you type anything over here, whatever you are going to type, we have to just put that in double inverted comma. I'm just going to print that hello. So after that, once everything is done, you have to do that control S. So with help of that, it will be, your file will be saved. If there is an unsaved file, then by it will, if asterisk will be appear and it will indicate the file is not saved. So you have, there is a number of few way is to save the file. First is control S. I'll go file, I'll do that save, then again it will be saved. So now our application, I have just created main method, one class, the first Java applications, it's there. I want to do that little bit formatting, so I have to just click Control Shift and F. So the formatting will be done, and again we have to save. So now our code is done for initial main applications. How to run this? First way, we have to go to run and then run. Wow, we are able to see that hello www.tutorialbyexample.com. This is nice. I'll do one thing, I'll clear it. The first way, we have to go to run and then run. Second way, we have to right click on this class inside the body, run as Java applications. Then also it will run. You are getting that hello www.tutorialbyexample.com. So this is the first project in this is the first Java project in creating in Eclipse ID. So isn't it easy? Just follow that step what I did and try yourself, because once you try, you learn better compared to following others and going like watching. Just stop the video, try, follow the step, and feel free put your comment if you have any, and more and less if you like my video, then subscribe and share it. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good day.